When I'm in there, it's kill or be killed. Like, how we doing, guys? You okay? It's Jordan, the Jock Rutherford here. I'm fighting for the welterweight FCC title on June 6th at the Bolton Macklin Stadium on UFC Fight Pass.
Right. First one I've got to ask, how are you doing today?
Really good, mate. Really good. Fight camp's underway, mate. Last couple of weeks now. Obviously, body sore, past injuries. But it's all good, mate. Go time now, so very excited. Like this is where now. It's only next week you train. This last few days of this week, next week, then we're on fight week, so I'm buzzing like.
And to ask you, obviously you're Scottish. We trained down here in Liverpool. What was the reason behind that?
Nah, mate, I just when I was obviously my whole life was totally different before fighting. I lived abroad. I used to like just do seasons abroad and stuff. To me, so it was about that was kind of just I moved back to Liverpool through that, and then lived here for a couple of years without no fighting at all. I'd never stepped foot in a fighting gym till I was 28, June, and I'd done a white collar from there. And that's kind of when I fell in love with the fighting. So.
Yeah, and you told me you never fought until you were 28. I was going to say, is that part of the reason why you've been racking up the fights and you've been fighting so often lately?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Obviously, time's not my best friend at the minute, is it? So, but obviously, mate, look, you do all this training. Like, a fight is something like a lot of people don't really want to fight a lot. If that makes sense. Like 2 or 3 times a year is enough. Whereas, like, I'm training that hard, I'm training that well, like with the people I've got around me and stuff, like McCracken, Joe Ryan, Ethan, Kane, Tader, everyone like Mohammed Davies, all that. So. Right now, mate, Jack Fletcher, these are all my main training partners. So, like, when you're training all this good and you're doing really well and stuff, it's like a fight's like a footy match. You just kind of want to show your skills, don't you? So.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, you have a co-main event, and on top of that, you're also fighting for the title. I want to know, what do these mean for you?
Mate, this is like that's what 18 fights now back to back I've had. Like that's every camp for the past 4 years, 18 fights back to back. So I haven't missed a show. I've been every 8 or 10 weeks or 12 weeks for the past 3 or 4 years. So this is kind of like the last hurdle, mate. This is like, everything has led to this pro title. But then again, mate, this is just like the beginning. When I get this belt, this is just the start. This is not the end. Do you mean? This is just like, everything's led to this moment. Your first pro title, back-to-backs. Obviously last year, we interviewed before I went pro, said I was going to come out and get 4 or 5 fights underway, go 4-5-0 and fight for the belt. And obviously now here we are, do you mean? So just doing what I said I was going to do, and now fighting for the belt, and that'll be a little fairy tale ending, so.
Yeah, and obviously you got 5 titles in amateur. Do you think that helped you to prepare for your fight?
Yeah, massively. That's so. Obviously, if you watch the 5 titles, I fought the best guys in the UK at my weight. Do you mean? So it was like the confidence now that I've got comes from that momentum, and I haven't lost since my first belt. So it's like kind of just took like a loss, and I haven't lost since. This will be my 11 fight wins after this one. So.
Oh, can't complain with that then. All right, so talking a little bit more about your fight. What are your thoughts on your opponent?
Mate, really good. I think he's 28 pro fights, very experienced. He's got finishes on the feet, he's got a lot of finishes on the ground, but don't plan on staying on the ground too long regardless. So, but at the same time, mate, ready for anything. We're training for everything here. We're not really just getting ready for a submission guy or a stand-up guy, or we're getting ready to dominate the fight everywhere. Yeah,
you touched on your game plan a little bit there. I was wondering, how much can you tell me about that?
To be honest, mate, obviously, look, my thing's keeping it on the feet, but you've watched me, I've wrestled in fights, I've subbed people, I'm ready for wherever this fight goes. But mainly, obviously, it'd be nice to keep it on the feet 100%.
Yeah. All right, so another one I was going to say, obviously you're a welterweight, but I feel like you're quite tall and rangy, aren't you, for your weight class? Yeah. I was going to say, how do you think that factors into your fights?
Massively. I feel like I bring a big presence. I feel like I don't really notice it inside the gym because I take most of my losses in the gym, obviously with the guys that I'm training with. But apart from that, it's just, I feel like I bring a big presence. I feel like I'm very, very tall. I'm one of the tallest welterweights in the UK, so I feel like that brings a lot of presence inside the cage. Like regardless if you see me at the weigh-ins before, when you step inside the cage, it's a bit different. You feel more enclosed, and I feel like I do bring a big presence, definitely.
Yeah. And I saw in the previous interview, you said your coach would describe you as an animal. So now, adding on to that, I want to ask, what animal specifically do you think you would be described as?
Oh, fucking lion, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And what's the reasoning behind that?
Nah, mate, you know, as I just, when I'm in there, it's kill or be killed. Like, you obviously, outside everyone would say that they wouldn't expect me to be a fighter. Obviously, I'm very much like inside the gym, take me losses, stuff like that, but on the night, it's me or him, and obviously, it's fucking not going to be me, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Right, one last one for you then. Have you got a message to anyone watching the interview?
Look, guys, tune in. Octagon Addict, very nice guy. Obviously, tune into his stuff, give him a follow. All this kind of stuff as well, guys, coming up with the fight. Just tune in over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be loads of promos going out and stuff. And obviously, look, it's going to be one hell of a show. I can't wait to show everybody all the improvements. And look, it's going to be 6-0 from the Jock and the new. You know what I mean?
All right, thanks, lad.
Nice one, big man. Thank you very much. You're a legend.